We're here today for our show jumping session with Phillip Spivey as part of the Saracen Racehorse to Event Horse Bursary for 2016. Today I would like to work on our preparation when we're show jumping, so coming around the corners, our approach to fences. I also like to work on the rhythm. As well as that, I'd like to work on my position. I do feel like I get ahead of the movement sometimes, so it would be good to have some tips on how to fix that.
Having spoken to Sian, she wanted to work on her straightness, her body position, and just trying to get the horse into a better rhythm for his show jumping. We've worked on that, different exercises. We used some pole exercises to start with, which got him a little bit more supple and also helped her with her straightness. We then moved on to jumping the fences. With those, we worked again a bit more on her position with her head really. It's her head that's collapsing, which led to her body collapsing a little bit. As soon as we straightened that up, her position was a whole load better, and actually the horse jumped a lot better. The other thing Sian wanted to work on was her approach and her rhythm into fences. When I first saw her, her horse was a little bit on his nose, so we worked quite hard at getting the hocks underneath him a bit more and getting her to actually keep him up, not just with her hands, but with the use of her leg and her seat, so that then as she came round corners into fences, he was balanced, not falling through his shoulders and able to jump properly, bascule and make a nice shape over the fences. Sian was very concerned about her rhythm. A little bit too concerned really, in my opinion. She was more worried that he wasn't moving off her leg, and maybe that was from the last time when the horse wasn't feeling so well. Today, to be honest, he kept a nice rhythm. As soon as she got him up and into her hand, then he kept coming in a decent rhythm, jumped the fences nicely. After the fences was the other thing that we needed to work on a lot, because she tended to let him collapse a bit and the rhythm would die, then she'd have to try and pick it back up again. So we tried to just maintain the same rhythm before and after the fence, round the corners, and just let the fences come to her. The most important exercise really is just her straightness, whether it be poles on the ground, whether it actually be a fence, and also having a pole before and a pole after the fence. Sometimes he gets a little bit flat and he tends to stand off his fences, to be honest, a little bit too much, so he ends up then diving at them. So we worked with the poles so that he got a little bit closer to the fences, which then made him make a better shape over the fence, and that's something that she can work on very easily at home. The three things that I would say to Sian to take home and practice would be her body position over the fence, keeping her head up, which then means that he lands a bit more balanced as well. She can keep going around the corner. The other thing is the straightness, coming round, keeping him straight and jumping the fences in the middle. And the last thing is not to panic, keep your rhythm. Whether the fences get bigger, just keep that rhythm, keep coming, just let the horse jump the fence. I would say that Karma is one of the better ex-race horses that I've taught. I teach a fair few of them, being based around Newmarket. He tends to make the right shape, he can hold his canter, and I think, to be honest, Sian's done a fantastic job with him, training him, bringing him up and getting him to the level that he's doing. A few little things to work on that always with ex-race horses they tend to do, but she's done a fantastic job.